put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Welcome back to the morning show on Tobago Updates. I am Adanna Combie and I am speaking with Sherwyn Alleyne Kiele Baynes, and they are committee members of Baynes Ball Bash. And of course, we're having the second installment of this initiative, and they are going to speak a little bit more about it to give you some information and what to expect. Good morning and welcome to our program.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Right, so tell us about Baynes Ball Bash.
Well, actually, Baynes Ball Bash is a sporting event put on by the area representative of Bethel New Grange, Pastor Terence Baynes. And it was somewhat to deal with, to foster the youths and to try to get some camaraderie around them, because that it is known that there are a level of, crime in the area of Bethel in particular, and we want to treat with that. And also we want Tobago to know that at least that good stuff also comes out of Bethel. So it's not all gloomy and doomy in Bethel. And so we had it last year. It was actually basketball, netball, and football. However, working very closely with the area representative, he always believed that his constituency deserved the best. So we had put some added element to it this year. So this year we having a food fest, we having Catch the Pig, so we expand on it a bit because he always tell me that, that his constituency deserve the best, so we expand on it a bit. So I will ask Kiele to deal with the netball and football aspect of it, the netball and basketball, actually.
Kiele, before you go to the netball and basketball aspect of it, I want to talk about Catch the Pig.
Oh, yeah. Well, Catch the Pig actually is that we will have this pig. We're not going to grease the pig as the norm. Mm-hmm. Because there are some concern about cruelty to animals and stuff like that. So what we're actually doing is that we'll be preparing an area. We're going to put a tap hole in or maybe a plastic on the floor. We're going to oil it. We're going to blindfold the person who will be participating in catching the pig. So you will have a team of 2 persons, and they will now have to depend on either the song where the pig is or maybe prompt from the crowd. And so they will be given a particular time to catch the pig. However, whoever catch the pig, you probably release it. And then we will look at the person who catch the pig at the shortest period of time, and they will take the pig home with them.
Oh, so they get to take the pig home.
Yeah, the pig will belong.
Good initiative, good elements to the event. It brings that level of excitement and intrigue. So tell us about the signature events that you usually have on a day. You spoke about netball, basketball, and football. How do people participate? Is there like a registration? How many members per team? Where do these teams come from? Is it strictly for members within the community, in the area constituency? Tell us a little bit about the program itself.
All right, so the netball, basketball, and football requires 10 persons per team, each for netball, basketball, and football, right? It is not for just Bethel District only, but for anyone in general, because it's a friendly rivalry amongst villages and other districts.
Yeah, and apart from that is that we invited Nigel Tate, who is Assemblyman Nigel Tate, because we bound with Nigel Tate at Patience Hill.
Right.
Thing. So we invite him. A majority of the team actually comes out of Bethel, the Bethel New Grange electoral district. But we invite Nigel Tate, to come and be a part of us. And also Mr. Niall George, who is also part of Bethel, is his constituency, so he will be participating in the football as well. But Nigel Tate will participate in the football and the men can cook competition.
Oh, so there's a cook competition.
There's a cook competition.
No, yeah. I like initiatives like this because, especially where you extend the invitation to other communities. And you said earlier in your introduction that you want to erase the stigma that these areas that are considered as trouble areas. And one thing I know to be certain is that sport and activities like this, they kind of foster unity, and they don't leave room for that type of negative behavior. They encourage people to bring their best behavior and, just to forget about the crime thing for at least, even if it's just for one day. And of course, the things that happen on that day, the relationships you form, because I'm sure there will be people who have not met each other before. They'll come together on that day, form friendships, relationships, and, healthy discussions thereafter.
Yeah, I think one of the things too is that giving them the opportunity to really put the energy in a positive manner. Because, there's a saying that, the devil will find work for islands to do. So we want to engage them as much as possible, keep them occupied. So maybe after a good football, a good netball or whatever, they probably get tired, they go home and sleep. So less time on the block,
That's right?
That kind of
That's
thing.
right. So what we want to talk about too is, when is this event scheduled for?
This event is scheduled for this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Starting time 4 p.m.
Okay, and where's the location?
Montgomery.
4 p.m. on both days?
On Sunday, we would like to start the food fest at 3 p.m.
Right.
Yeah, because what is happening is that on Saturday, we'll be having like the netball and the basketball, also the preliminary of the football, because there will be like about 10 teams. So we want to boil down to semi-final and final. So those 2 games will be played on Sunday. But on Saturday, we will conclude the basketball, the netball, and also do the preliminary of the football on Saturday. And Sunday is when you'll be having the semi-final, the final, because as I told you, we have the Catch the Pig, we have a song off with these cars, these guys with these cars come, we will be having a song off. And we also have something in stock for the children. We have bouncy castle, we have cartoon characters, we have face painting. So, it's an entire day that you can bring out the entire family, and we want you to bear in mind as well, even the food that will be cooked on that day, on Sunday in particular, all those food will be given away free. And, Tobago men can cook. I think Nigel Tate sent in a challenge that he has never lost a men can cook competition. However, the guys in Bethel, because 3 out of those 4 teams actually comes out of Bethel, and they had asked us to put the 4th prize for Nigel Tate, right? So you don't realize that there's a challenge. So you could anticipate good meal.
So Assemblyman Tate, the challenge is on. Bethel men think they can cook better than you, so you need to bring an A game. And before we wrap, of course, how do people register? And is there a fee attached to registration?
Registration for the games or $200. You can contact Caddy at 660 4794.
Okay.
660-4794.
And Sherwyn
at 463-8087.
Right. And when does registration close? Because I know the event is this weekend.
Well, registration for actually the cooking is already closed. We still have it open, and maybe until probably the end of the day, maybe tomorrow the latest, for the football and the basketball. Right.
Okay.
We also want to let people know that the first prize for the football is $5,000. Second prize is $3,000. And for the netball and the basketball, there will be $3,000. First prize, $2,000. Second prize.
And the price for the men can cook?
Well, that price is a surprise.
Okay.
We don't want them to know exactly. So
let's not let the cat out of the bag.
We're not going to do that. And also, you recognize that we just install a walking strip around the field. So there will be some novelty. There will be some walking race, walk and wine. We just ask people to come down and have a fun day.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's on this weekend at the Montgomery Recreation Ground. Baynes Ball Bash 2, lots of novelty events, lots of prizes to be won, and free food at the end of the food fest on Sunday afternoon. So for further Sunday afternoon, sorry. So for further information, of course, you contact Mr. Sherwyn
Alleyne at 463-8087.
Correct. And it is happening this weekend, lady. Thank you guys so much for being here and for sharing this information with us. Exciting times are ahead. And of course, the weekend is going to be lit, as the young people say, with Baynes Ball Bash 2 at the Montgomery Ground. This is where we end the morning show on Tobago Updates. I am Adanna Combie. But before we go, of course, we are heading on over to GMT, and we are asking you to share the live, share the live, share the live.